What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to do more cut videos. And, well, let me show you the title of this one real quick. It's titled The Most Frightening Experiences. Keep it 100. Now, honestly, content warning. It's going to get maybe a little serious in parts. But overall, I just want to hear the craziest shit they've experienced. Or the frightening things they've ever experienced. So, yeah, I'm just interested to see what everyone's going to say. So, yeah.
Scariest moment of your life?
I thought I had herpes once. She texted me.
Oh, that's your most frightening. Honestly, what's my most frightening experience? I don't even know, honestly. Let me think about that. I'll think about it, then at the end of the video, I'll probably say something.
Saying, hey, thought I should let you know that I have herpes.
Why didn't she let you know the night before?
That's what I was saying.
That's what you were saying. Okay. Okay, they did ask 100 people.
Name the scariest moment of your life.
Scariest moment of my life.
Man, there have been a couple that have really rocked me to my core.
I have to think about that one.
Probably
Okay.
when my mom speaks English to me.
What the fuck? Those are contacts, right? Contact lens? Those are his actual eyes. Yeah, no.
What was the scariest moment of your
Okay.
life?
One time when I was flying, when we were taking off, the plane dropped significantly.
I was traveling abroad one time. There was like a fight in the
See, okay, this is going to piss me off. I know. Okay, hold on. In a lot of these videos, when they ask 100 people, like their most frightening or their most embarrassing things, moments, whatever, they don't go in detail. They just say it and then that's it. I'm like, what happened to the plane? Why did it go down that far? I guess they don't know why, but.
Walked down to a coffee shop. I ordered my drink, handed the card. Next thing I know, I woke up bleeding from my head.
What?
I had mono, and apparently mono-induced seizures are a thing.
What's the scariest moment of
What the fuck is that? I thought you were gonna say someone hit you in the back of the head. The fuck is mono? I don't know what that is. If y'all know what it is, put it down in the comments below.
I was camping with my family, and my daughter had a seizure in the middle of the night.
Your dog.
And we didn't know what to do. Luckily, we had our camp neighbor. She was a nurse, so she
Or
gave
your
my
daughter.
CPR. Her eyes would always roll back. She was crying, and I think that was like the moment where I felt the weakest. I didn't know what to do.
My wife had
Wow,
our
thank God for your camp buddies, bro, or your neighbors that helped you. Jesus, that's scary as fuck.
my wife had our second kid at the birth center. When my son came out, he was gray and wasn't breathing and wasn't moving. And then I saw my midwife's face, and
Oh my gosh,
I got really terrified. The midwife assistant brought the baby into the water and rubbed him in there, and then he got color in his skin and began to cry. And for those 30 seconds, I thought the worst.
Oh my God.
How does your body
bro.
react?
Yeah, man, that's a scary experience. I don't wish that on nobody.
I get shaky a little bit.
Heart palpitations.
Oh, what the fuck? That man look. Wait. Sorry, this guy looks like the real life version of Peabody and Herman, like the little kid and the dog. I forget the name of that movie, but they time travel back in time, and it's like this motherfucker looks like the kid from those movies. Peabody and Sherman? Some weird shit like that. I don't know.
What's the scariest moment of your life?
Scariest moment of my life. There's a lot.
When I came out to my family.
I had to come out to my grandma over the phone.
What was grandma's reaction?
She was definitely in denial.
I was in Hawaii with my boyfriend at the time.
Wow.
We were sitting in
Crazy
a
hair.
parking lot, and a car goes by. And they slow down and glare at us with this look of just contempt, disgust. And they zoom into the parking lot that we're in. And I just grabbed my boyfriend's hand and stood up and ran. We found a thrift store. Sorry.
What the fuck?
They
What, I found
let
you?
us come in. They let us hide in back.
What?
It was just terrifying.
People in this world are crazy. What the fuck, dude? That's actually kind of absurd.
Of your life.
Scariest moment of my life was being homeless.
We had to evacuate from a wildfire.
I went to Europe with an influencer.
This motherfucker looks crazy too. He looks like where's his textures at? He has no fucking textures, bro.
He essentially groomed me and then confessed
Oh!
his love for me in Paris. When I didn't reciprocate feelings, he mentioned how he wanted to kill me. So
It's horrifying. I'm sorry.
Who is it? Tell me. Tell him. I want to know who the social media bitch is. The fuck? What, he flew you to Paris? Or y'all went to Paris? This motherfucker must be somewhat successful as a content creator.
What's the scariest moment of your life?
Probably when I was raped. He
Oh,
said,
okay.
I thought you would have said yes anyway. So.
Violence in my childhood by people I trusted.
My dad was physically abusive to my mom for a long time. He had her hair and was drowning her in a bathtub.
Oh!
And I was watching that.
How old were you?
7? 6 or 7?
Wow. Jesus, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky and blessed, that's the right word, that I've not gone through any trauma shit like that in my life. Yeah, I'm not saying it won't happen. Hopefully it doesn't, but like, you know what I'm saying? There's people that's just gone through some crazy shit, but you would never know because they act all, you know. But damn, this is crazy.
When I got 3rd-degree burns.
Broke my back.
Okay.
First time that I
broke your back. You broke your back? I mean, I know a buddy that broke his neck, kinda. And he's fine now, but he kind of broke his neck. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, breaking your back? Ooh, that's scary, because you don't know. You don't know if you're going to walk again, you know? That's very scary. Wow, okay.
My brother, he broke his neck in high school.
Going in for a surgery.
I had a spinal cord injury.
Going into a surgery. So what, you just left it there? What was the surgery? Oh, you know, to fix my pinky finger. Like, what was it, bro? You know, I don't know.
I accidentally dried my cat in the dryer. Finding him after my mom found him was probably the most terrified I've ever been in my life.
Was he dead or did he just hop out? How do you not know your cat's in there? Was he just under all the blankets? I guess if you, he's under all the blankets and then you start it, depending on how much clothes are in there, the dryer can be kind of loud. And the cat might be muffled out, so especially if he's under clothes. Dang, what the fuck? That's the cat's fault. I don't give a fuck. That's not the cat owner's fault. That's a dumbass cat's fault for killing itself, bro, honestly, if it did die.
Car accident.
Car accident. Car accident. Car accident.
Where the car has skid out a couple times.
And I had hit both sides of the freeway.
Yeah.
My life kind of flashed before my eyes.
When I was 15,
Oh my gosh,
I was
yeah.
driven off of...
Bro, yeah. You know what? I'll let this whole section clear off and then I'll talk about my car accident I had.
300-foot cliff. There was like a lot of blood. When I was 15, I was driven off of a 300-foot cliff. There was like a lot of blood.
And you're alive.
My mom was in the car with me and I just had like a flash of like, what if I had accidentally killed my mother?
It was terrifying in that moment to be
dude.
like, oh my gosh, like I could have just killed someone.
What's the scariest moment
Dude,
of your life?
I almost drowned.
Oh god, drowning's horrifying. It's so weird that I feel like people don't talk about this enough, how dangerous cars are. Bro, they're dangerous as fuck. Luckily, my accident wasn't that deep. I just got it wasn't even rear-ended. The guy hit me from the side and I spun a little bit, but it wasn't even that deep. Like, I wasn't hurt, he wasn't hurt. I was just like, well, shit, I got hit. This fucking sucks, right? It wasn't like I was in pain or anything. It was just, it was what it was. But yeah, falling off 300-foot cliff, I couldn't even imagine that. Or getting in such a bad car accident that there's just blood everywhere. Like, oh man, I hope that I don't get in a bad car accident. Even being in my little one, when it happened, it felt bigger than it was. And then I stepped out of my car and I was like, oh, this is nothing. Like, I'm fine. The guy's fine. This was nothing. Like, the windows weren't even broken, you know? Somehow the windows weren't, even though he kind of spun me. But I don't know.
There was an undercurrent and I was being swept farther and farther away from the shore.
Once he had walked back to the beach,
oh gosh,
he
bro.
was just ghostly white. It was really scary to see my dad like that.
What's the scariest moment of your life?
I've had a lot of medical.
Yeah, dude. Drowning is my worst fear. That is my worst fear, is drowning. Because I did almost because I can't swim. I can swim, but I can't float, right? So if I'm swimming and I run out of stamina, I'm cooked. I'm dead. I can't fucking float. But, well, my head was going under and I was like, well, fuck. Oh, God, here we go. And then my buddy, bro, we were 5th grade, mind you. He picks me up like this in the water and he gets me and he saved me. It was crazy. And we were on floaties, so he could just kind of pick me up. But yeah, wow, thank God for that guy. Ivan, we're not gonna say the last name, but Ivan, shout out to you, bro, if you're watching this. I don't think you are, but shout out to you, bro. You saved my life, bro.
What's the scariest moment of your life?
Almost losing my burner. He has cancer.
Realizing eventually my grandmother who raised
Almost losing your what?
Almost losing my burner. He has cancer.
Almost losing my burner. What does that mean? I don't know the term, dude. If y'all can educate me, do it.
My dad was having a seizure. Was he okay after? That was the start of his
of us discovering that he had terminal brain cancer.
The doctor's telling me that.
Yo, I wasn't gonna say anything and I was gonna be nice this video, but where the fuck do they get these crazy weird ass people, bro? They just fucking go to Portland and they pick them out from the street, bro. Well, actually, Cut, I think, is located in Washington, I think. So this makes a little bit of sense, actually.
It was very possible she was going to die.
The morning that
I'm sorry, she's talking about some serious. I'm just being a... Okay, I'm sorry.
I was driven off of a 300-foot cliff. It was my...
Oh, it's this girl. Okay, whatever, I don't know.
Best friend at the time's boyfriend.
So they're explaining it.
They got in a fight. Next thing I know, he just turned up the radio and stepped on the gas. I just remember seeing the curve coming, and then he didn't stop and just started driving towards it. And then I remember the car tipped over the edge of the cliff, and I realized that the headlights didn't reach the bottom, and I just remember thinking, this is gonna hurt a lot, and then I just closed my eyes. But that caused a lot of PTSD, and also was really scary. 300 feet, we flipped 3 times.
Oh!
Hit the mountain every time we flipped on the way down.
Did everyone survive?
Yeah, everyone survived. I was the worst hurt. Pretty much like all of the left side of my body was broken, and I had to be in a wheelchair for almost 2 years. And just a lot of physical therapy and recovering after that.
Well, I'll tell you this. Your friend's boyfriend or whoever was driving should have fucking died. I don't give a fuck. A person shouldn't be in the real world after that. This should either be in prison, because bro, he attempted murder. That motherfucker attempted murder, and where is he right now? Hopefully he's in jail. Hopefully he's getting beat the fuck up in jail every day. He should be fucking dead, honestly, because he fucking did that. Cause sound like he meant to. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Damn, she got the most hurt out of it, and she's chilling, dude. She looks great. Wow, that was an interesting video. But for my most horrifying experience, I mean, like I said, me almost drowning, that's one. Low-key, another one is, I was like, how old was I, 12? So this is like a long time ago, honestly. I might be overthinking it, but I remember in the moment, I was hiking one time, and it was kind of steep, right? Like steep enough where you could fall and flip and really hurt yourself. And I was walking and I slipped. And I wasn't flipping, but I was falling. Like I was like on my back, and I was like, holy shit. And my dad was right there, and luckily he caught me. If this motherfucker didn't catch me, I would have went flying down this mountain or this hill. I would have hurt, because there's rocks, there's, you know, if you live in Oregon, you know how the hikes are most of the time. There's stumps, there's rocks, there's whatever. So I would have gotten shit on. But yeah, that was probably also pretty scary. But again, these are like, I don't have a lot of traumatic, horrifying things that happened in my life. At least I can't think of any right now, in all honesty. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of it. But anyway, y'all, that's today's video. And if you have any horrifying experience or scary stories, goddamn, I can't talk, then put it down in the comments. I would love to read some of those. And yeah, anyway though, y'all, if you like today's video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know what to do. And yeah, have a good day. Love y'all, and peace.
Getting live in the hatchback. Ass up, world star with the clapback. Young man with a plan, it's the campaign. Mommy wants some rosé, no champagne.